Hey everyone, and welcome to the daily message for April 3rd, Thursday, for the collective. As always, with these, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And if you'd like a personalized reading, my link is Thumb and Talk Experience on Facebook. Or you can comment down below and we'll figure something out. So, what I'm getting is there's a lot of nudges in the right direction, there's a lot of gentle persuasion going on. There's a lot of toxicity and low vibrations, especially on social media platforms or social lives and being outside. The outside world is dark and scary, and that's why you stay inside. Kind of a deal is going on. There's a lot of fear of the unknown, fear of uncertainty. There's a lot of petty annoyances and disturbances. Not wanting to change their lifestyle, being stuck in a certain codependence of thinking. There's a lot of cognitive bias that needs to happen and break from. There's a lot that's going to be cognitive dissonanted, and moral codes and standards, and a lot of ethics that are going to be needed to go over and go through. Don't stay silent for somebody else's comfort, and don't conform to other people's way of thinking just because it's easier, because that's a way of erasure and hiding. Fighting oppression and fighting marginalization is going to be happening, especially for those that aren't white males, white cisgender males, excuse me. It looks like there's a lot of corrective behaviors and authoritarian mindsets and binary thinking that needs to go through, a lot of black and white thinking that needs to have a dualist perspective. Those that speak in dualism and nuance are getting attacked by simply trying to clarify certain sides. Watch out for personal attacks and strawman fallacies and derailing as it sidewinds out of the argument and into a battle of wits, basically. Be aware of trolls and provocations, mainly from those that are hiding and free from being found. So hiding behind a computer screen, hiding behind their phone, hiding in telepathic messages and hiding their face, or clairaudient messages and not letting you see who it is, or like smoke and mirrors in a way. So just be aware of all that jazz. It looks like there's going to be a lot of bucking up and trying to speak to someone that has a bullheaded mentality on things. Like it's their way because that's how they were taught. They don't have the credentials to say what they are. They don't have any knowledge. So it's a lot of Dunning-Kruger effects, a lot of Schrodinger's douchebagging, and a lot of narcissistic traits of acting like you're playing victim when you're simply asking a question or saying something. Using factual evidence and objective mindsets can be of use, but it can also create an infinite loop of people willfully misunderstanding you and choosing to ignore you and choosing to speak a certain way. Selective engagement and phone calls and texting and talking to people will be evident between 3 and 9 o'clock, especially between 3 and 9 a.m. and 3 and 9 p.m. Basically, any time between 3 in the morning and 9 p.m. at night. It looks like there's a lot of 9s and 3s that are going to be affected, both synthesizer numbers, year of 93, year of 39, life path 3s, life path 9s. Your wellness and health can be in effect, needing physical fitness and to get outside and get out there and do something would be wise and beneficial. It looks like there's a lot of love and romance in the air and a lot of relationships that need to be addressed in a transparent and authentic manner. And it looks like there's a lot of centering yourself and finding a term of completion going on, feeling like you need to contemplate deeply about yourself and what your morals are, especially your long-term goals that are going to be completed here soon. You're going to make a long-term goal come true within the next 3 to 9 days, 3 to 9 weeks, 3 to 9 months or so. Especially true when you have the support you need from your angels and you trust that the universe has your back, or however you believe. You stay firm in your belief, you stay firm in your boundaries, and you stay firm in your narrative. There's going to be a lot of false narrative and twisting the truth around to fit their comfort zones on all sides of the spectrum, inside Earth and outside of Earth. There's a lot of like inner world workings going on. There's a lot of meditation that needs done, a lot of Akashic records that need cleaned up. There's a lot of refinement and boundaries that might need tweaked. There's a lot of reframing that we can do for manifesting to help be manifesting us faster. It does look like there's going to be some form of like pampering going on, or like being spoiled, feeling like everything was handed in on a silver spoon and a gold platter kind of a deal. Feeling like you're second place when putting yourself second to make others happy is part of the empathy bias. And learning to observe instead of absorb would be the best. But that's all I'm getting right now for today, April 3rd, Thursday of 2025. As always with these, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Thanks for joining.